Union Bank and Trust, Mosaic, Doane University, A1 Automotive, the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, Platte Valley Equipment, and Supreme Spa and Pool. Now calling all the action from Pinnacle Bank Arena, here's Nick Sainer.
We are back here, Pinnacle Bank Arena, the site for the final Class A semifinal matchup. The final game on day number 3 of the boys state tournament. It's been successful to this point, and PBA is packed, Eric Strickland.
Yeah, PBA is all the way up to the 200 section, and they're in here ready to see what Gretna Dragons are going to do against this Millard North Mustang team that's on a 3-game win streak, and they play very well. Yeah. They're solid on neutral sites, but it's going to be interesting to see if the athleticism that Millard North is going to bring is going to be able to overwhelm the shooting prowess of Gretna Dragons.
This game, the winner of this one, has a date set up for tomorrow night in the Class A title game against the Bellevue West Thunderbirds. We just saw the throttling that they put on the Omaha West Side Warriors a little over a half an hour ago or so. Just an unbelievable performance for the T-Birds. And we'll see which one of these two teams between Millard North and Gretna will be playing Doug Wooder, Josiah Dotzer, and the Thunderbirds tomorrow night at 6:15 p.m. in the Class A title game. Let's get to the starting lineups first for these 3 seed. The Gretna Dragons, led by head coach Brad Feakin, and their 20-4 record. They are coming off of a win against the Southeast Knights on Wednesday night at 7:45 rather. That was a game that Gretna, in my opinion, was lucky to escape. We saw the evolution and the growth from the first half and the second half with a guy like number 15, Jeffrey Roselle, because in the first half wasn't too physical, and that's where Southeast had an advantage. Was down low, especially with a guy like Bangot Dak, with Wade Voss, with Henry Woods. But then in the second half, the intensity, the physicality picked up from Gretna's side, and that's what allowed them to beat the Southeast Knights.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's hopefully they didn't wear themselves out. They have enough depth. They feel that they got re-energized, got a little day off, and now we're going to see if they're going to be able to get it done tonight.
So the starting 5 for head coach Brad Feakin in Gretna's 22nd appearance in the state tournament. Haven't won a title since they won it in Class B back-to-back years in 2016 and 2017. But here they are in Class A making their mark, the starting 5. Number 5, Alec Wilkins. Number 15, Jeffrey Roselle. Number 22, Tyler Smolinski. Number 24, Alex Wilcoxon, and the leading scorer. Number 23, a 6'1" junior guard, Landon Pokorski. For the Millard North Mustangs on Wednesday evening at 6 p.m., they beat the Elkhorn South Storm and Alec Noonan pretty handily in that one to advance. They are the back-to-back state title winners, beating Bellevue West both the last 2 years in 2021 and 2022. They made the state title in 2020 as well, but were runner-up that one. Now trying to make it back to the state title game for the 4th straight year.
Yeah, well coached. They're going to be tough to beat, because it's always tough to be the champion.
Well, they're used to
with that pedigree. They've been here. This is nothing new for them.
You talk about nerves, you talk about the anxiety, and I'm sure that's still there for a couple more of the experienced guys, or maybe even the younger guys, I should say. But the guys that have been here, the Neil Mossers, the Elijah Gates, not as much nerves as maybe there was a year or two ago. Obviously, the legendary head coach Tim Cannon retired last year, replaced by Michael Etzel Miller, who was an assistant on his staff. Tim Cannon, I see him about 6 rows up, standing there with his wife, watching the team he led to so much success. Now watching from afar from the stands here at PBA. The usual starting 5 suspects for the Mustangs of Millard North and their number 2 seeded squad. Number 5, a senior, Skyland Williams. Number 13, Neil Mosser. Number 11, Elijah Gaith. Number 15, Camden Money. And then a 6'4" sophomore forward, number 23, Derek Rollins, averaging 14.9.
That is a name I know. I actually know his father. The last time I played in a state final, his father played against me in that championship game and had a tremendous game.
Wow.
Devin Rollins,
there it is,
jumps through the freaking gym. His son is also one of those high leapers, high flyers. But then we also have a Piakowski on the team.
Exactly.
Paxton Piakowski. It's always good to see them. And playing against Mosser, it's funny for when I come back to see some of these guys that I played against in high school. Their sons are now coming up through the ranks and looking to get their first state title.
A guy to watch off the bench for Millard North, number 10, a senior, Jacob Martin. He lit it up on Wednesday night Not averaging a whole lot, just 7 points per game, but one of those guys that can come in and provide a spark if needed. Defensively, a guy like Luke Davis might help out Millard North and Michael Etzel Millard. For Gretna, just watch the starting five. Their perimeter shooting can be deadly, led by Landon Pekorski. Gretna wins the tip, and I think it's important once again that a guy like Roselle is physical down low tonight and assert your presence early and often.
Well, he definitely can't get into foul trouble because that's all they really have on the inside. So he's really got to be careful on fouls.
So now left side, here's Pekorski working on Mosser, dribbles, draws the defender, spin move in the lane. Pekorski kicks it out. Will Coxon with it on the elbow. Back out Pekorski. 9 seconds on the shot clock. He'll pop a three. Landon Pekorski's trifecta rims out. No good. And the rebound corralled by Derek Rollins of Millard North. So back the other way we go with Elijah Gate. First time Millard North on offense, working left to right from our vantage point. Skyland Williams to Neil Mosser. Entry pass to Rollins, working on Roselle. Rollins up strong, layup no good. And Roselle grabs the miss. So now Smolinski in the lane, kicks it to a trailing Roselle. He'll slow it down, now give it to Will Coxon on the top of the key. Screen left by Roselle, Will Coxon to Wilkins. Will Coxon only 3 points, and it was that dagger that he hit against Southeast late in the fourth quarter. Will Coxon, now Smolinski, left side, trying to get it inside to Roselle, unable to do so. Still 9 seconds on the shot clock. Now Pekorski layup good, and it's 2-0 Gretna.
And that was set up. That was set up by Roselle. Roselle just strong in the paint, physical, opened up the lane and gave an easy layup.
6.5 to go. First quarter. Elijah Gaith with it on the left side. Gaith drives, dumps it off to Rollins in the lane. Layup no good. Missing. Put back. Also can't convert. And defensive rebound by Roselle the second time around. So now Will Coxon. He was trying to get it to Smolinski down the doorstep, but lost it. Now Will Coxon, three ball, top of the key, well short. Offensive board, Wilkins. A nice grab over the top by Derek Rollins on the follow-up missed shot.
Oh, that's tough. Just didn't extend enough there. Wilkins didn't extend enough to be able to finish that one.
So now Gates with it on the right wing. Under 6 minutes to go, first quarter. Gates pull-up jumper, short from the fingernail. Rebound Karam's out after getting tipped to Neil Mosser. And Gates will reset things at the top of the key near the logo. Right side, Camden Money. Skyland Williams now with it on the near corner. Skyland Williams hands it off to Mosser. Mosser cross-court pass. Three ball on the way. Strong by Camden Money. Rebound tipped a couple of times, and we'll have a foul called on Skyland Williams.
Great look there. Mosser, great find on the cross-court pass on a dime. Great look. Just was not able to find the net on that one.
So 2-0 Gretna here early on. 5:36 to go.
No nerves here, Nikki.
Yeah. 5:30 to go. First quarter, Roselle with it. Left side, Roselle now dribbles top of the key, hands it off to Pekorski. Pekorski, just a junior, but played in these on this stage last year as a sophomore, was a starting guard. Inside Roselle, layup good off the glass for Jeffrey Roselle.
Yeah, that's big time there. Good feed, good corner feed, good seal, finish. You can tell the difference in the intensity from the last game.
Yeah.
Even West Side, their defense was phenomenal as well.
So now in the lane, jumper by Rollins, no good on the turnaround. Last touch by Jeffrey Roselle of Gretna. It'll stay with Millard North. So 5:01 to play, first quarter, 4-0 Gretna. Inbound off the back of Roselle, and Mosser is now fouled. He threw it off the back of Jeffrey Roselle, went up to throw up a layup, and he was fouled. No good on the shot, so he'll go line to shoot two.
I think he was fouled by Wilkins.
Yep, it's going to go on Alec Wilkins, his first. I mean, talk about a creative play like that. I mean, throw it off the back. And is that something you practice, Strick?
No, I think it's just awareness. It's just kind of somebody's not aware in that situation. If you can get a quickie or get
back to the
an
inbound.
Easy one, you can work it.
So Mosser connects on the first free throw. Millard North on the board. 4-1. Make it 4-2 after the two Mosser free throws. 4:58 to play, first quarter. Pekorski will bring it across the timeline. Pekorski now with it, right side. Roselle to Wilcoxon. Now Pekorski swinging it around the perimeter are the Dragons of Gretna. Smolinski left side, Wilkins. Wilkins crosses over. It bounces it inside Roselle. May have got away with a walk, but unable to convert on the layup either. And Elijah Gates going back the other way. Gates on the right side, in the lane, spins around, three ball, Derek Rollins. No good, short.
It was on target.
Rebound corralled by Gretna. As Roselle will have to bring it across the timeline. Now give it to Pekorski. Pekorski passes right side to Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon entry pass on the block. Pekorski turns around. Nice dump off to Roselle. Unable to handle it. And Gaith going back the other way. Millard North pushing the pace. Gaith in the lane. Layup by
give me
Roselle.
that.
And here
And
comes
leads the
Wilkins.
break.
One-on-one break. Layup good.
Roselle led the break with a off the backboard. Get that up out of here. Gretna, 4-point lead.
6-2 Gretna, 3:45 to play. Gaith doesn't want to try that layup again, and he gets the floater to fall off the friendly touch of the rim. He was almost going to try that layup, but then he saw the presence of Roselle and said, "Nah, I've tried this one before."
Say what you will, that is an intimidating factor.
Yeah.
Something like that happens hinders you from being so aggressive in the attack.
3 ball by Tyler Smolinski falls. It's 9-4 Gretna with
That's what
3:20
they do.
to play.
That's what Gretna does.
Now I will say Gretna's done a good job so far early on, asserting some presence down low, getting a couple buckets to fall in the paint. Now they can work the outside game as well, which they're really good at. Inside, Derek Rollins off the glass, no good. Out of bounds, last touch by Smolinski, and it will be Millard North basketball. Paxton Piakowski comes into the game. So the
We've
five-out
heard that name before. There's been a
Yeah.
lot of Piakowskis that's come through.
As Gath has it in the near corner. Right wing Rollins, left wing. Here's Jacob Martin, pulls up for 3. Just a little strong. Now Pekorski going back the other way. Pekorski gets picked up by Martin, now passes it to Roselle. Once again, packed Pinnacle Bank Arena. There's people standing on the concourse. The 200 level is full. Nice crowd on hand here for some state basketball. And now we have a foul called. I believe this is going to go on Gretna and Landon Pekorski. Yep, so that's going to go on Pekorski, his first. 2:38 to play, first quarter. So here's Gath, left side Mosser. He's been relatively quiet. Now Mosser in the lane, passes it off. Now Gath pass tipped to Rollins. Rollins has it on the free throw line. Now Piakowski on the top of the key. 2:19 to play first quarter. Jacob Martin in the lane, crosses over. Martin stops, spins, looking for help. Gets to Piakowski, dribble, drive, 7 on the shot clock. Layup good by Paxton Piakowski.
Strong right-hand drive for Piakowski on that. Good
Now,
finish. And he's not scoring a lot of points, only 4 points a game.
Comes off the bench for Coach Etzel Miller and Millard North. Here is Wilcoxon for Gretna in the lane, left side, and he took too many steps with it. That's going to be a traveling violation called on Alex Wilcoxon. While we have a moment and a pause in the action, let's pause. 10 seconds for station identification right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Nick Standard, Eric Strickland back with you. 1:54 to go in the first quarter. It's 9-6. Gretna with a 3-point lead here early on.
Dad, Mitch Mosser sitting over there saying it's down at the baseline, son.
Now here's Rollins in the corner. Now driving in, working on Roselle. Took too many steps.
Yeah, didn't settle that pivot foot there. Didn't know what he wanted to do with that move, whether he wanted to go with the jump hook or spin back and maybe finish with the left.
So 9-6 still. Gretna leads Millard North by 3. This one's starting out a little more competitive than the Bill West Omaha West Side game.
Yeah, we're hoping to get a better game.
So now Wilkins inside to Roselle, kicks it. Smolinski, 3-ball left wing. Just a little strong, had a good line. May have floated to the right just a little bit, but now Mosser brings it across the timeline. Mosser starting and stopping, and going inside. Back in fadeaway jumper. Neil Mosser, hello.
That's tough. Fading off the little Dirk off the one fade off.
Now Pekorski in the lane. He'll be fouled on the floor en route to the goal. Foul goes, I believe it's going to go on number 11. Nope, just number 10, Jacob Martin. So 1:06 to play first quarter in a fast-moving opening quarter of play here at PBA. Really good crowd on hand. Great energy in the arena. Expect it the rest of the way here as Championship Saturday commences tomorrow. Roselle can't finish at the lane. Got around Piakowski on the baseline. Unable to finish at the rim. Now left side Martin. Drive. Martin in the lane. Layup. Good for Jacob Martin. And he's a talented player coming off the bench.
Yeah, Jacob Martin there with a strong step through, rose and finished with the right. That's not an easy shot to make.
So now Pekorski, left side Wilkins, 38 seconds on the game clock. And Roselle now, top of the key, Wilkins. Wilkins working on Camden Money, passes it left side Smolinski on the left side of the lane, hands it off. Great pass, by Wilcoxon.
There, yeah.
And just allowing the defender to fly on by, and he had a wide open look at the bucket.
That's just good IQ from a player. You know you've got somebody at a disadvantage. The only thing he can do is block your shot there. That patience allowed you to get a good, clean shot at the basket.
10 seconds to go. Gath has it, top of the key. Elijah Gath, right side Money. Money in the lane with 2. At the free throw line, he hits. There's the horn. And at the end of the first quarter, your score, Millard North 12, the Gretna Dragons 11. Got a good one on hand. We'll be back in 60 seconds right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basements? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
At Doane University, you can play a sport you love and also receive a world-class education. You'll learn leadership skills on and off the court that will set you up for success long after graduation. Doane isn't a place where you get lost. It's a place to get found, and it's a place where your future is uniquely yours. Learn more about the endless possibilities at Doane University today at doane.edu.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sainer, Eric Strickland back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Luke Davis will check in for Millard North. 12-11 the score. The Mustangs ahead of the Gretna Dragons. Here in this one, 7:55 to go at the start of the second quarter. Jacob Martin. Top of the key, step back, 3-ball, Martin on the way, and he hits it.
That's tough.
I was telling you, he's a guy that comes in and has the green light from Coach Edsel Miller.
Yeah, Martin is only averaging 7 points a game, but hey, he heats up for this team and gets him going.
And now we're going to have a foul called on Jacob Martin as he tried to reach in. He was on that free throw line, and the ball handler in the paint tried to just strip that breadbasket, unable to do so. Got whistled for the foul, so 15-11 is the score. Millard North leads by 4. 7:38 to play, second quarter. Pekorski to inbound, gets it inside to Wilcox. Now Pekorski fading away off the front iron, no good. Piakowski with a muscle down rebound, and now Piakowski will throw it to Luke Davis, and Luke Davis says to, Edsel Miller says, slow things down. So right wing, Skyland Williams. Now to Luke Davis. Luke Davis, similar to Wyatt Archer, if you will, from Omaha Skutt, won't look to shoot a whole lot for Millard North. Now top of the key near the logo, left side, Piakowski. Piakowski to Skyland Williams. Williams to Mosser. Cross-court pass.
Another
looks like
great find.
I mean, just so easy. And now shot clock violation as Camden Money didn't get the three-pointer off in time. And
that's
so
great.
Good defensive discipline.
Great ball movement.
It was too.
Just was a little too late on the action.
I mean, the Monster makes those cross-court passes from one corner to another corner over the head. Just
On
looks
a
so
dime.
smooth. I mean, it's on a line. It's right on target. Nice right in the pocket for, in that case, it was Piakowski. Here's Gretna after forcing a shot clock violation on the defensive end, as it Wilcox to Pekorski, top of the key. Left side, Wilkins, he drives baselines. There's a little opening. Now pass, far corner, 3-ball. Off front iron, Roselle with a big offensive board. Look back or play back or goodness, layup, put back. They all got jumbled in that, but either way, 2 points for Roselle.
One of the beautiful things about this game is the action is just continuing to flow. Very good discipline with no hands, no fouling. And I think it's important because both of these teams need their players to be in the game.
So now Luke Davis 3, no good. And the rebound corralled by Cade Cook of Gretna, number 50. Now Will Coxon with the top of the key back to Pekorski. Pekorski working on Davis, hands it off Will Coxon. Will Coxon backs it out to the logo. Left side, here's Wilkins, guarded by Camden Money. Tries to get baseline, cross-court pass to the right wing. Will Coxon draws in the defender, kicks it out Pekorski. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Pekorski entry pass on the block to Cade Cook. I was shocked that there was no 3-second call there on either Roselle or Cade Cook because they were camped in the lane for quite a while.
Good
Pekorski
defense.
with 2 on the shot clock. Steps back, floater at the elbow. Off back iron, offensive board Roselle. Put back good. How about Jeffrey Roselle?
Roselle's just giving them extra opportunities. This game is tight because of that young man's play right now.
And we're going to have a Millard North timeout charged to Michael Etzel Miller. So with 5:29 to go in the second quarter, we're all knotted up at 15 here in the Class A semifinal from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket.
Basketball fans know assists are crucial to winning. The skill of setting up others is an art, and one Nebraskan team that takes art to a new level is Platte Valley Equipment. Their team always sets you up for land care success with sound advice and John Deere equipment. Platte Valley also always delivers low monthly payments. That's one assist, that's a slam dunk. Visit PlatteValleyEquipment.com today, proud sponsor of the 2023 NSAA Boys and Girls High School State Basketball Tournament.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
While we were coming back, Skyland Williams drains a three-pointer for Millard North from the near corner, so it's now 18-15 Mustangs on top of Gretna. 4:57 to play, second quarter. Pekorski left side. Here's Cade Cook with it. Back top of the key to Wilcoxon. Left side Pekorski, guarded closely by Luke Davis. Now Cade Cook back to Pekorski. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock to Roselle. Roselle back to Pekorski with 5 on the clock. Hesitates, step back, 3 ball. Pekorski short, and the rebound corralled by Derek Rollins. Just really good defensive possessions right now for Millard North. We're seeing Gretna go deep into the shot clock, not by choice, but by force.
Yeah, great D. I mean, it's lockdown sessions, and both teams are playing tremendous right now.
So now here's Gath with it. Misses the three-pointer. Put back Derek Rollins. No good. Cade Cook gets the defensive rebound.
And that's that challenge in the middle from the big fella.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he's going to do. Roselle's going to challenge you.
Roselle, turnaround layup. Nice move by Jeffrey Roselle.
He's working out right now. There's no question about it.
3:50 to go, second quarter. Gath has it on the right side.
Little
Gath
zone
splits
action.
the double team. Now back out left wing. Luke Davis thought about the 3. Gives it to Money. Top of the key. Now near the logo to Gath. To Davis. Davis. Pass fake. Goes in the lane. Gets
And
it
the
lost.
zone works.
And now Gretna has a chance to regain the lead as Wilcoxon brings it across the timeline. You don't want to leave Pekorski open.
Ooh.
But he's hits it off back iron. Now Luke Davis clears the miss. And Michael Letzmiller says, stop, slow down. We'll bring it across the timeline at a nice, easy pace. So Money now back to Davis. Davis draws the defender.
Ooh.
Gath got away with the travel. Gath in the lane. Nice dump off to Rollins on the doorstep.
Yeah, he looked like he had Happy Feet from the movie. You've seen Happy Feet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that looked like that went on right there.
So now Cade Cook, far side Pekorski, guarded by Camden Money. Pekorski, top of the key. Here's Smolinski, left side Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon, 3 ball for the tie. Just a little short, not enough on that one. And Gath coming back the other way across the timeline. To Skyland Williams, the near corner. Pass going to be deflected out of bounds by Cade Cook.
One of the things I always say, Nick, when I played in the NBA, we had a team by the name of the Utah Jazz that had, Karl Malone and John Stockton.
Yeah.
When something's working, they ran it until the wheels fell off. Why are they not going to Roselle as much as he's working out on the inside? It's unbelievable to me right now.
2:35 to go, first half. Gath has to pass out of a shot after good defense, and now Roselle's going to get called for the foul. That's a tough one on Roselle. That's a tough one. That's number one on him. So not for foul trouble reasons, but just for fundamental standpoint. From a fundamental standpoint, that's a tough call on Roselle.
Yeah, we got a little ball on that one. It's a tough call to reach and get that one. But refs are people too.
Thank you. Yeah, you're saying that because you're probably going to be a ref.
Man,
you guys start becoming one already. Yeah, see, I already see you come one.
You'll be over here talking crazy about me.
Oh yeah. I'm going to challenge every one of your calls. Second free throw, good. So Derek Rollins puts Millard North up by 5, 22-17. 2:27 to play, second quarter. Pekorski crosses the timeline. Roselle, great pass inside, just didn't lead Wilkins enough, and Skyland Williams took advantage of it for Millard North. So Gath going the other way. Top of the key, Gath crosses over in the lane, kicks it out, Money. Money on the right side, spin move on the lane, kicks it back out. Rollins, 3-ball, left wing, off back iron. Wilkins corrals the miss for Gretna.
Good look at it for Rollins right there. Just came up a little long.
So now Wilkins on the left side gets picked up by Gath. Now right side to, Wilcoxon rather, to Pekorski. Etzel Miller trying to say that Pekorski stepped on the sideline, but the official did not see it. Pekorski on the right wing, top of the key now, spins around. There's Wilcoxon. We're once again under 10 seconds left on this possession for Gretna. Wilkins in the lane, left-handed layup. Good move by Wilkins. And understanding how much time's on the shot clock because they had under 5 seconds to play.
That's a great finish for Wilkins with the left hand there. Strong to the basket off the spin move.
1:22 to play, first half, 22-19. Millard North with a 3-point lead. Right side, Gath with it. Nice find as Roselle flies high. Good job not fouling by Roselle, just allowing the layup. Better job by Derek Rollins for allowing Roselle to fly on by and have the patience to finish the lay-in.
Yeah, the less fouls that he could have going into halftime would be so much to the benefit of Gretna.
And I will say also, as Roselle has in the far corner, applause to the official for not whistling. Because when you see a guy fly up like that and leave his feet, your instinct is to call. Yeah, your anticipation, your instinct is to blow the whistle. A nice job by the official there to let him play. As Wilkins gets fouled en route to the goal, it's going to be on the floor. It'll be team foul only number 4 on Millard North. So you want to talk about a disciplined first half of basketball, Stricky. 4 team fouls on Millard North, 3 on Gretna.
Yeah, I'm bugging out right now that this game is already at halftime. 44 seconds left. It's crazy.
So Pekorski inbounds it to Wilkins. Wilkins to Smolinski. Smolinski to Wilcoxon. Inside, Roselle puts it up, and that's going to be a foul on Derek Rollins.
No. They got the backside guy. They got Mooney.
Oh, Money. Thank you.
They got Money.
I was going to say I was shocked to see a foul on Derek Rollins there because I would have liked to see if it was the contacts between Rollins and Roselle. I would like to see a jump ball potentially.
I agree. Money in the middle. Stuck his hand in the cookie jar. Got caught, and the foul is going to be on him.
So Roselle,
because I did think he went vertical, like you said.
Yeah. So and sometimes when you just get tied up, I like having that jump ball called rather than a bailout foul. So 39 seconds to go. Roselle at the line to shoot 2. First one on the way. Roselle got it. Jeffrey Roselle, a 6'6" senior, averaging 9.5 per game, had a good, strong first half here. We have a stoppage in play as officials want to talk some things over. I'm wondering if there's a question about subs.
Or somebody in the book.
Yeah, or somebody on the roster. Looks to be okay.
Oh, they're good.
All right, we're good. We got the thumbs up from the official. We're all good to go.
Yeah, if it doesn't show on the board up top, as long as it shows in the book, everything's okay.
Yep. So here we have it, 24-21 after the 2 Roselle free throws. Gath with it. There's a 3-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Gath with it on the logo. 27 seconds to play. in the second quarter. Skyland Williams with it on the left side. Now to Gath. Gath jab steps at the timeline. Now get back to Skyland Williams. Good cut there by Gath away from the ball, just trying to get open. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Now 7. Skyland Williams to Mosser. Mosser in the corner, drives baseline. He'll put up the reverse layup. Good shot. Inbound up the floor to Wilcoxon. Got some space. 3 at the horn. Off back iron. No dice. And at the end of the first half, it's been a quick 2 quarters. Millard North, the 2 seed, leads the 3 seed Gretna Dragons at the break, 26-21 here at Pinnacle Bank Arena in the Class A semifinal matchup. We'll be back in a couple minutes right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
At Doane University, you can play a sport you love and also receive a world-class education. You'll learn leadership skills on and off the court that will set you up for success long after graduation. Doane isn't a place where you get lost. It's a place to get found, and it's a place where your future is uniquely yours. Learn more about the endless possibilities at Doane University today at doane.edu.
Basketball fans know assists are crucial to winning. The skill of setting up others is an art, and one Nebraskan team that takes art to a new level is Platte Valley Equipment. Their team always sets you up for land care success with sound advice and John Deere equipment. Platte Valley also always delivers low monthly payments. That's one assist, that's a slam dunk. Visit PlatteValleyEquipment.com today, proud sponsor of the 2023 NSAA Boys and Girls High School State Basketball Tournament.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Hey, it's Nicklin Hames from Nebraska Volleyball. I hate wasting time in practice, and I want to help you stop wasting your time when you're looking for an electrician. High Electric has been serving the area for over 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They are experts in everything like remodeling, new additions, hot tub installation, and more. And they take jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at high-electric.com.
Hey, Joe, check out my new ride. Pretty awesome, huh?
Whoa, that's a sweet convertible. You didn't, win this on a game show, right?
Nope, this is all me and my pals at Members Own Credit Union.
Oh, yeah, they're the people with the great auto loan rates.
And right now, everyone who transfers or gets a new auto loan has the chance to win a $1,000 gas gift card, too.
Well, you know what this means.
Road trip! Fuel your adventure with an auto loan from Members Own. Restrictions apply. Go to membersowncu.org for details.
What does continuing education mean to you? At Southeast Community College, it means helping you advance. Whether that's a certification to help your current career or learning an entirely new career in healthcare, trades and industry, or computers and technology, SCC can help you take the next step. Financial assistance is available too. Learn more about our continuing ed classes at southeast.edu/continuing education. SCC, your path to personal and professional development.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Spring is here. Time to make your backyard a vacation spot all year long. Above grounds as low as $27 per month. Stealth semi in-ground pool starting at $99.99. Cash and carry hot tubs like Celtic and Pure Spa as low as $43 per month with approved credit. Luxury spas from Bullfrog, Wellness, and Stealth starting at $73.99. In-grounds from $39.99. Spring is here. Supreme Spa and Pool.
High school basketball fans, take a trip over to the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame while you're in town for state hoops. Admission is free, and it's a great way to learn about some of the greatest athletes and teams to come out of the state, from recently to over 100 years ago in all sports. Learn more about names like Gale Sayers, Johnny Rogers, Bob Gibson, Tom Osborne, and more. Open Wednesday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. It's the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, just north of Haymarket Park at 500 Charleston Street.
Your neighborhood is more than blocks of buildings. It's the people who live there that make it special. At Union Bank and Trust, we're not just creating home loans, we're making neighbors. We're not just small business lenders, we're small business shoppers. We don't just live in your community, we help you build it. Because our people are your people. Visit ubt.com/neighbor to learn more. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
At Mosaic, we build a caring company for the people we serve in our workforce. You can be a part of it. Mosaic supports people with intellectual and developmental disabilities and other diverse needs to choose where they live, with whom they live, and how they spend their days. That is empowering. Do you know someone who could use that type of support? You could become a shared living provider and work from home, or help support people to be active in the community. To learn more, visit mosaicinfo.org. That's MOSAICINFO.org.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
A really good and quick first half here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Nick Sainer back with you. Halftime score, Millard North leads 26-21 over the Gretna Dragons. Millard North, the 2 seed in this thing, Gretna, the 3 seed. Just to remind you how both these teams got here. Millard North beat Elkhorn South pretty comfortably in the first round game on Wednesday night, while Gretna had a dogfight against Lincoln Southeast, but then eventually pulled away thanks to some physical play down low and some just missed shots from Lincoln Southeast. The winner of this one gets a matchup against Bellevue West tomorrow night at 6:15 p.m., and that one should be a good one. I mean, you talk about the crowd, you talk about the energy for this Class A semifinal game. I mean, the 200 level is pretty much halfway full. When you go around, if you could combine it, it would fill about half of the seats up in the 200 level. I mean, it's completely around. If people had to go up there, and the lower bowl, obviously, which I think the lower bowl seats about 8,000 fans. And so when you look at Pinnacle Bank Arena here, and you see the potential of how many fans that a Class A semifinal is presented to in front of people, you're looking at over 10,000 fans here.
Well, sure. It's good. It's actually good, and both student sections are representing and so celebratory for their team and rooting for them. And listen, we've got a good game here.
Yeah.
You know, this is the nightcap, baby. It's better to go out on a good note like this because the way Bellevue West played, if they play like that, I don't know if anybody right now can challenge that.
Which one of these two teams do you see matching up better with Bellevue West?
I would say probably Millard North, because I just don't know, as I've watched right now, the ball handling collectively with that type of pressure.
Yeah.
Gretna would be able to hold firm up. Now, listen, there's a couple of their players that are injured.
Yeah.
A little slight ankle. That stuff can change the dynamic for Bellevue West if they're not able to get fully healthy and put on that type of pressure that they really like.
Once again, Eldon Turner, Jaden Jackson both went out of the game with a little bit of a twisted ankle. Pulacek twisted an ankle as well. So, I mean, there's 3 players right there, 2 starters and 1 key guy off the bench for head coach Doug Woodard. That is definitely an issue or something to keep in the back of your mind as we go forward here for Bellevue West basketball. Let's go ahead and take a timeout. When we come back, it'll be the start of the third quarter from PBA here in the Class A semifinal game, the final game of day number 3 here at Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting wefixbasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
At Doane University, you can play a sport you love and also receive a world-class education. You'll learn leadership skills on and off the court that will set you up for success long after graduation. Doane isn't a place where you get lost. It's a place to get found, and it's a place where your future is uniquely yours. Learn more about the endless possibilities at Doane University today at doane.edu.
Basketball fans know assists are crucial to winning. The skill of setting up others is an art, and one Nebraskan team that takes art to a new level is Platte Valley Equipment. Their team always sets you up for land care success with sound advice and John Deere equipment. Platte Valley also always delivers low monthly payments. That's one assist, that's a slam dunk. Visit PlatteValleyEquipment.com today, proud sponsor of the 2023 NSAA Boys and Girls High School State Basketball Tournament.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career, or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back into Pinnacle Bank Arena. Nick Sainert, Eric Strickland with you here on 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. Shout out to my man Carter Longy pushing all the buttons, making sure we sound okay, or at least decent. Strick back in the studio. So Millard North leads at the beginning of the third quarter, 26-21.
Roselle, yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to say Roselle. It's going to be a big second half for Roselle.
Especially with no foul, so that's good.
Exactly. So Roselle, I think he has one. Or excuse me, no, 0. I was wrong. Strict. Yeah. Gosh, why do I have a question?
hasn't really got going yet.
Yeah.
So they're going to be looking at Mosser. Hasn't really went nuts. Couple good drives to the basket. They're going to look for him to get it going. And Rollins has been struggling on missing a few bunnies on the inside.
Yeah, so now left side here is Smolinski with it. Trying to find an outlet, finds Pekorski. Pekorski gets picked up by Skyland Williams. Pekorski floater off back iron, goes off to the left, no good. And the Millard North Mustangs grab it. 7.5 to go, third quarter, just underway as Gath has it. Nice dump off to Rollins, layup, good. I also like that no call. Let him play. Don't set a precedent this early on in the third quarter.
And with Rollins struggling, I love that Gath found him to get him going a little bit for this half.
So now Roselle with it on the left wing. Shot fake. Now dribble drive. Roselle kicks it out. Alec Wilkins. Driving baseline. Wilkins. Wild shot.
Same thing down here. Just doesn't go far enough to get an extension and ends up coming up short on that.
So now 28-21. It's a 7-point Millard North lead as Gath with it now on the right side. Skyland Williams. Williams been somewhat quiet as well today, but Gath dribbling to the right side. Looking for a screen. Uses it left side now. Gath kicks it. Skyland Williams with a 3 right on cue.
It's back-to-back for him. So to find those going down, they can get that anytime they want.
It's just like that. It's a 10-point ball game, 31-21. Right side, Roselle in the near corner to Pekorski. Top of the key, Pekorski kicks Smolinski. Smolinski dribble drive in the lane. Back out far corner at Wilkins 3. No good, off target. And defensive rebound corralled by Gath.
Gath is doing a good job of running the show right now, getting them into whatever they need to get a good shot at it.
So now Gath pulls up from three. No good off to the left. And Smolinski grabs the defensive rebound. Yeah, I say it. Skyland Williams drills a three. You say it. Gath misses it. Now a long three. Pekorski drills it. Landon Pekorski.
A walk up to it and hit a three from deep water. Keisei Tamanaga type.
Yeah.
Big deep water three. He needed that.
Yeah, Landon Pekorski been quiet for the most part. It's a full Gretna timeout with 5:57 to play in the third. We'll be right back on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hey, it's Nicklin Hames from Nebraska Volleyball. I hate wasting time in practice, and I want to help you stop wasting your time when you're looking for an electrician. High Electric has been serving the area for over 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They are experts in everything like remodeling, new additions, hot tub installation, and more. And they take jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at high-electric.com.
Hey, Joe, check out my new ride. Pretty awesome, huh?
Whoa, that's a sweet convertible. You didn't win this on a game show, right?
Nope, this is all me and my pals at Members Own Credit Union.
Oh yeah, they're the people with the great auto loan rates.
And right now, everyone who transfers or gets a new auto loan has the chance to win a $1,000 gas gift card, too.
Well, you know what this means.
Road trip. Fuel your adventure with an auto loan from Members Own. Restrictions apply. Go to membersowncu.org for details.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sander, Eric Shirkland back with you. Millard North basketball, 5:47 to go. Dump off down low, knocked out of Skyland Williams' hands on the way up to the rim. But now here is Elijah Gath, goodness, excuse me, is Derek Rollins in the lane, initiates contact, layup, no good. Offensive board, Moni gets triple team, dribbles out of it to Gath. Now right side, Skyland Williams, three ball, and got it. Good job by Roselle, though, getting the hand in the face because he was all the way, and that just shows Roselle's length. As he was in the paint, got out there and kind of
still was
his
able
arm
to challenge it.
Yeah.
That's 3 for 3 for
Skyland Williams.
Yeah.
So left side, Jeffrey Roselle on the perimeter to Pekorski. He just drained that three a moment ago. Pekorski in the lane, trying to finish with the right hand. Unable to do so, it bounces out.
See, that's the situation where you're trying to sell it. Just go finish it.
Yeah.
If they foul you, it's okay.
Yes. Now Derek Rollins kicks it out. Gath dribbles to the top of the key. On the right side, Gath looking near side corner. Three ball. Camden Moni just a little too strong. Roselle got lucky. He mistimed his jump right there. Still able to get the defensive rebound. Wilkins now with it. Top of the key, Pekorski. Pekorski inside Roselle. Right, then left, turn around. Nice move by Jeffrey Roselle.
That needs to be a daily diet of inside the paint action. Roselle needs touches if they want to win this game tonight.
34-26, 4:18 to play, third quarter. Millard North leads by 8 over Gretna here, Class A semi. Inside Moni, lost the basketball. Back the other way we go with Smolinski. So Smolinski up the floor, Wilcoxon pull up tray. Got it.
They needed that.
My voice just blew a tire. Apologies. voice just blew a tire. As now Gath will cross the timeline. It's a 5-point ball game. Gath on the right side, working on Wilcoxon in the lane. Shot over the length of Roselle. It falls for Elijah Gath with 3:43 to go in the third. 36-29 Mustangs over Gretna. Pekorski in the lane, right side. And they're going to say he stepped on the baseline.
Thought he got bumped on that.
That's
referee
what
Sybil
Pekorski's
Johnson
trying to
said
say
there's
as well.
nothing there before he stepped out. But he's asking, he's talking to him.
Yeah.
He's handling it as a good young man should.
So now right side, Gath almost got his pocket picked by Pekorski. Pekorski going another million miles per hour now. I think he's a little frustrated after that no call. And now a mid-range jumper good by Jacob Martin off the bench.
Martin gives him a good spark plug off the bench.
Left side, Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon with it. Bounces it. Kate Cook off the glass and in. It's back to a 7-point Millard North lead. So Gretna just staying around close enough as Jacob Martin in the lane. Kicks it out. Piakowski dumps it off. Rollins goes up. Great job staying vertical by Roselle. Up the floor to Wilkins. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Millard North. That should be a foul, technically, in my book, on Gath. He didn't allow the player to come down with the basketball. You got to allow a player to come down with the basketball.
Well, what was crazy on that one, I don't know. It seemed to me that Wilcoxon might have got that block from behind, just kind of swiped at it. But Roselle kind of held him up there because he made him change his shot a little bit.
So now Wilcoxon, top of the key, spin move at the elbow.
Oh!
Goes
he missed
left
the cut
side.
there.
Left side, here's Pekorski in the lane. Off the glass, tough move and better finish by Landon Pekorski over the length of the defender, Piakowski.
That's what I would like to see in the last drive. He tried to drive the contact instead of going to finish. Go finish it. If you get the contact,
worry about those 2 points and then worry about the free throws later. As Piakowski near side dumps it out to, this is Jacob Martin in the lane. Martin spin move off the glass, too strong, and Kate Cook. Martin looks up at the official from the hardwood, says, come on, man. Now Wilkson on the right wing. Wilcoxon stops, cross-court pass Wilkins. He drives baseline. Good stop and better discipline there by Jacob Martin defensively, forcing Wilkins to back it out to the perimeter.
Back to a 5-point lead.
Luke Davis and Camden Money ready to check in at the next dead ball. Here is Roselle. Great find to Kate Cook off the glass. They brought the double to Roselle, and he turned around and threw the overhead pass to the doorstep on the left side of the bucket to Kate Cook.
We got a good game again, folks.
3-point ball game, 38-35. A 7-0 run for Gretna as Mosser has it. Pull up, 3 left wing. Got it! And we have a Millard North timeout with 1:32 to go in the third quarter. It's 41-35 Millard North over the Gretna Dragons here in the Class A semifinal at Pinnacle Bank Arena. We'll be back in 30 seconds right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
What does continuing education mean to you? At Southeast Community College, it means helping you advance. Whether that's a certification to help your current career or learning an entirely new career in healthcare, trades and industry, or computers and technology, SCC can help you take the next step. Financial assistance is available too. Learn more about our continuing ed classes at southeast.edu/continuing education. SCC, your path to personal and professional development.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sainert, Eric Strickland back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena.
Yay,
1:32 to go, third quarter, 41-35. The score, Millard North trying to get to their 4th straight state championship game. A date with Bellevue West awaits the winner of this one between Millard North and Gretna. The Mustangs have a 6-point lead over the Dragons.
Low scoring game compared to the last one.
Wilcoxon in the lane, Wilkins trying to spin, layup, no good by Wilkins. And now, just like that, Smolinski's going to come into the game at the next dead ball.
Tough there. So, that's the one you want to go down if you're Wilkinson.
Yeah. So now top of the key, Jacob Martin.
Ooh,
nice shifty move. Now his shot's blocked by Roselle. Yeah, a little bit of tenacity at the end there as Jacob Martin.
Didn't like that.
Yeah. Roselle was trying to help Jacob Martin.
Sorry, young fella, that got tossed. Sorry. There's nothing on that, but the ball getting tossed to the first row.
Yeah. Jacob Martin, Roselle to win, and a lot of times you might have a taunt, you might have some guy looking down at him after he blocks a shot. But here, Roselle was genuinely trying to help Jacob Martin up, and he slapped his hand away. So here's Mosser on the right side. Mosser driving, kicks it. Luke Davis, 3 ball. No good, just strong. Rebound, Karams out to Wilcoxon. Up the floor, Kate Cook running the floor. Now Wilcoxon gets picked up by Mosser. 37 seconds to go. You want to talk about a fast-moving game, this pace. Roselle in the lane, puts up a tough shot, and that's a jump ball. Possession arrow gives it to the Mustangs.
Yeah, solid on that. I mean, that's not, he kind of got a swipe. You can't come down with it. It's not a travel. Most people would try to call that a travel. It is going to be a held ball if he does not release that ball.
I will say officials, how about this, Jay? Officials letting them play. You don't know how we know? Not a single foul in the third quarter.
Not a
single foul. We're about to go an entire quarter. Don't jinx it, Nick. Don't jinx it. as Gath has it on the timeline. Gath almost got it picked from behind. Now up strong with it. No good. Roselle with the rebound to Pekorski. It's a 6-point ball game. 10 seconds to play. Third quarter. Pekorski on the right side. Pekorski to Roselle. 5 on the clock. And we have a foul with 4.2 on the clock. We have the first foul called here in the third quarter. So how about that? 7 minutes and 55.8 seconds of game time without a single foul. So an inbound for Gretna underneath their bucket. Pekorski inbounds at Roselle. Back to Pekorski. 3-ball at the horn. Oh! Tip by Roselle. How about that? An athletic play on the tip by Roselle as Pekorski barely missed that 3. It went off the backboard. Roselle was right there. High pointed it, kept it high, and jumped and shot it. And
what a great play.
Yeah, smart
play.
Now,
most times people would think that lob would be the play, and he kicks it out.
Yes, but also great job by Roselle not giving up, because a lot of times with 4 seconds left, you think at that 3-pointer, that's going to be it. The horn's going to sound. Roselle didn't stop. Nice job there. Let's take a 30-second breather. We'll be right back on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive. Always honest answers.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sainert, Eric Strickland back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. The start of the fourth quarter here in the Class A semis. 41-37. Gretna trails by 4 to Millard North. Pekorski with it for Gretna. Now Cade Cook in the lane. Or excuse me, this is Wilcoxon rather. Left hand layup, no good. And it'll be out of bounds. Last touch by by Gretna. So here comes Elijah Gath.
I can't blame that on the referees on that one. He's got to make that lay. That was just a loss of the ball, and got to finish that.
Now right wing, now back near the tie line is this Elijah Gath. Gath steps back, gets pressured by Cade Cook. Now right wing, Derek Rollins on Roselle, forcing Roselle to defend on the perimeter. Now it's going to be an over and back call as Jacob Martin couldn't handle the pass.
Yeah, it was a tough one. They just got to settle down. They're all right. Gretna has a chance to cut into that lead, though, right now, though.
Mm-hmm. So here is Pekorski, left side Roselle. 7:15 to play, fourth quarter. Smolinski got the body by Jacob Martin, no whistle. Now Pekorski near the logo. Remember, he drained that long 3 just a while ago in that third quarter. Pekorski in the lane, spin move, stops, spins, pivots, dumps it off. Wilcoxon wide open look. Nice find.
Good find.
It
seemed like it took forever for that to develop.
Yeah, it's a 2-point ball game, folks. 6:48 to play, and Gretna trails by 2 to Millard North, who's trying to find their 4th straight state championship game appearance. Right side Martin, wide open 3, takes a breath and hits.
He's a firecracker for him. Millard North loves when he comes off the bench with that kind of energy, playing good defense right now, but did get his shot swatted.
Great find by Wilcoxon on the pick and roll on Roselle with a finish.
Roselle is having a night for Gretna.
So now here's Gath, 44-41, a 3-point ball game in favor of the Mustangs. 6:10 to play in the fourth. They send the hedge out to Gath. Now right side Martin to Money. Back to Martin on the right wing. Jacob Martin pulls up. Elbow jumper off back iron. No good. Roselle with the board. Up the floor, here's Cade Cook. Back to Pekorski, to Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon thought about pulling up. Now right side, Smolinski Gets a screen left. Smolinski's got to be careful. Let that screen sit there for a little bit
Yeah, I
longer
agree.
there. Now left side, Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon with the screen right by Roselle. 3-ball to tie. Just short. Rebound tipped. Roselle in the lane. Layup good with the foul.
He got the mismatch in that situation, and the smart play happened with Wilcoxon taking the shot, knowing that he had a disadvantage, allowed him to get the offensive rebound, but the strong move and finish by Roselle to the basket.
What a grab on the offensive board by Roselle. He used that wingspan of his to reach all the way with that left arm to his left while his body's going to the right, and able to grab that basketball with one hand. Just really something to watch.
Just great IQ
tonight from
Wilcoxon.
Roselle.
It's just great.
And Wilcoxon.
Great IQ for him to take that shot.
So Roselle at the line to tie it up. He does. We're all knotted up at 44 apiece with 5.5 to go in the fourth quarter. The winner faces Bellevue West tomorrow night at 6:15. Luke Davis with the basketball. Looking for help, and we have a Michael Etzel-Miller timeout for Millard North. 5:21 to play. We're all tied at 44 here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Spring is here. Time to make your backyard a vacation spot all year long. Above grounds as low as $27 per month. Stealth semi in-ground pool starting at $99.99. Cash and carry hot tubs like Celtic and Pure Spa as low as $43 per month with approved credit. Luxury spas from Bullfrog, Welles, and Stealth starting at $73.99. In-grounds from $39.99. Spring is here. Supreme Spa and Pool.com.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
So courtesy of my good friend Jacob Padilla sitting next to me, we have just been notified that Jeffrey Roselle, the senior, 6'6", 19 points. Senior.
That's what you do.
19 points, 9 rebounds, 3 blocks.
He's having a night, folks.
So now Luke Davis with it on the right side. Davis, alley-oop to Williams. Can't handle it. Has to come down with it. Man, that could have been something as this one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pekorski of Gretna. Wow, they had the look. They had what they wanted. This place would have blown its top if they would have gotten that one. Inbound to Luke Davis. 12 on the shot clock. 3-ball. Mosser,
deep water. Bang! Great shot there by Mosser.
So Neil Mosser gets Millard North back out in front by 3. Here's Slaminski. Now to Pekorski. Pekorski in the lane. Pulls up. Floater. Rattles around and out. Tipped out by Roselle. Now Smolinski dumps it off. Cade Cook. Lane good with the foul. Cade Cook.
Opportunity. Cade Cook. Strong inside. We ain't even called his name much, but he's finishing when it matters.
Just some dudes stepping up here, Mr. Strickland. Cade Cook is a 6'6" junior. You have Jeffrey Roselle. When you talk about Gretna, you talk about their backcourt, their guard play, right? Of Pekorski, Wilcoxon, and Wilkins. Now here we are. We find ourselves in the biggest game of the season for both of these teams, and we're talking about Roselle and Cade Cook, the 2 post guys.
Yes.
Missed free throw by Cade Cook. It's going to be 47-46. Millard North with the lead and the basketball. Gath kicks it down low. Rollins, shot, layup good by Derek Rollins.
A little calmer on that one. Just went up strong and finished.
49-46. Left side, Wilcoxon, guarded by Gath. Gets a screen right. Wilcoxon kicks it. Smolinski drives in the lane. Layup blocked. And now we'll have a foul called, as Roselle will help Camden Money up as he was trying to just come in and get the defensive rebound. Kind of knocked Money down, and it'll be a foul on the floor. Now, here's what I was going to say. His first and Gretna's first team foul of the second half. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll take a 60-second breather as well. We'll be right back in 60 seconds on 93.7 The Ticket.
At Doane University, you can play a sport you love and also receive a world-class education. You'll learn leadership skills on and off the court that will set you up for success long after graduation. Doane isn't a place where you get lost. It's a place to get found, and it's a place where your future is uniquely yours. Learn more about the endless possibilities at Doane University today at doane.edu.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sandert, Eric Strickland back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. 49-46 the score, 4:10 to go in the fourth quarter in this fast-paced game. I mean, that's what happens when I guess you only have 4 fouls called the entire quarter and a half here.
Whip it good. We just whipped through this game.
So Millard North basketball up by 3. Gath with it. He'll cross the timeline, get met by Smolinski. Now Gath on the right side. Gath on the right wing. Drives, hesitates, kicks out Williams. Skyland Williams back to Gath on the right side. Gath drives in the lane. Dumps it down low on the baseline. Back out Gath near side. 12 on the shot clock. 3:44 on the game clock. Ball stripped, and that's going to be a tough call. That's a tough call on Smolinski. I thought he got that clean.
Well, it's tough to make that call on Smolinski from that referee from that back.
Because you see
guessing.
that hand swipe.
Yeah,
Gosh,
that's a little guess.
tough. Here's the replay here.
So, yeah,
maybe you got a little bit of the hand, I suppose.
You would want it to come from the center referee on this side.
Gath misses the free throw.
Yeah, you'd want it to come from that backside referee if you're going to make that call. But it is what it is.
It is what it is. So now Gath with one more free throw with Millard North up 49-46. 3:43 to play. Gath got it. 50-46. 3:41 left in the fourth quarter. Wilcox into Pokorski. They'll cross the timeline. Now Cade Cook finds Wilkins. In the lane, kicks it out. Pokorski for 3. Just stop. But the rebound gets to the right side, and Gretna gets another stab at it. Wilcoxon on the right side. In the lane, Wilcoxon trying to finish with the left hand, unable to do so, and Gath collects the miss. Gath up the floor. Williams over his head. It goes out of bounds.
Tough play there. Tough play there. A little aggressive. You've been running clock, running offense. I can understand it. Just didn't secure it.
3:05 to go here in the fourth. 50-46. Pokorski in the lane. Layup good. It's a 2-point ball game. And we have a Brad Feakin Gretna Dragon timeout with 3:02 to play. It's just a 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep it here. Just to kind of give you guys an idea of the schedule tomorrow, we'll have D1 action coming up at 9 a.m. Josh Little on the call for that one. C1 at 11 a.m. I'll be there. 1 p.m. it's going to be Class B between Omaha Skutt and Platteview. Connor Milliken with an impressive day today. 31 points and 15 rebounds for the Dort signee. And then at 3 p.m. it's C2. And at 6:15, Class A between Bell West and the winner of this one. And then at 8:15 p.m., it's the D2 game. Carter Longy will be on the call for that one. So fourth quarter, 3 minutes and 2 seconds to go. 50-48. Both teams have passed Trenta.
But at least they ain't getting beat by Trenta.
Exactly. Really good crowd. I just keep looking around during pauses in action at the amount of people that came out for this one. And yes, there are Millard North and Gretna fans. But I mean, imagine this place if Lincoln ever makes a state tournament. Or excuse me, ever makes a state final.
Oh, it'd be off the chain.
Skyland Williams on the right side. And unfortunately, they had 3 opportunities this year.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it done in the first round. As Money left side. Back out Money. Money drives on the right wing, or right side, Shot up, no good. Tip by Rollins, good. Roselle went for the block, and that allowed the weak side wide open for Derek Rollins for the tip.
See, that's the difference between a timing shot blocker. You don't have to attack that one. You're not getting that block. So therefore, you just left your opening on the backside.
Wilkins in the corner to Wilcoxon. Great closeout there by Derek Rollins. Wilcoxon, jab step. Now inside Roselle. Great positioning by Jeffrey Roselle. Sealed off his defender, had the doorstep wide open to the rim, and he was able to convert on the easy left-handed finish. 1:58 to go, fourth quarter, 52-50. Millard North leads Gretna. Winner gets Bell West tomorrow night, 6:15. Right side, Gath. 10 on the shot clock, and Gath is 4 steps behind the three-point line. Gath at the top of the key, right side, Williams, 3-ball, rims out, board by Cade Cook. Who else? Now Pekorski will cross the timeline. Gretna can tie with a 2, take the lead with a 3. 1:25 to play, fourth quarter. Wilcoxon off the pick and roll. Roselle in the lane, goes up strong, layup no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Millard North.
Woo! He had a good look at it.
He
Great wall up there by Rollins to keep that from going into the basket. So, Gretna's got another shot at it.
So Gretna with the basketball.
2 timeouts, though.
1-7. Both teams have 2 timeouts. 1:17 to play. Gretna sideline inbound from the nearest corner. Looking for help as Pekorski gets it into Wilkins. Wilkins on Gath. Now left side Roselle to Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon drives in, now hesitates, kicks it out Pekorski. 1:07 on the game clock here in the fourth. Pekorski, and he's going to be fouled by Skylan Williams.
Only 3 fouls.
Yeah.
Oh, 4. 4 for Millard North and 2. This has been an amazing game. Great calls, I think, other than some that may be questionable by the refs, but they letting them play.
Yeah, inbound from Cook to Pekorski. He'll take a screen left.
Ooh.
Now crosses over. Pekorski kicks it out Wilcoxon. Wilcoxon in the lane. Just goes up with it. We got a tie ball game with 50 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Eric Strickland.
Great poise there from Wilcoxon to allow the defender to sit on his back.
And everybody in PBA is on their feet.
Let's go.
10,000 plus on their feet for a Class A semi. And we have a pass tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Gretna.
Oh, big break there for Millard North because they had that.
If you're Mike Etzel-Miller, don't you want to call a timeout here?
Yeah.
And there it is. There it is. There's a timeout by Michael Etzel-Miller. Folks, we got a good one on our hands. We're all knotted up at 52, 34 seconds to play right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Tailored Landscapes is actively preparing for spring. Things like getting new tree orders, getting equipment ready, and training staff to serve you the best we can. If you haven't already planned, now is the perfect time to figure out a maintenance plan for your yard. We're on the brink of spring cleanups for all of our existing customers and have limited spots left. We trim trees and shrubs when needed and only mulch proper amounts. Give us a call today at 402-432-2572 to set up a meeting with one of our designers and get ready for Tailored Life's grand opening in Bennett.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Just an unbelievable game unfolding here. 34 seconds on the game clock, 52-52 between Millard North and the Gretna Dragons. State semifinal, the winner gets Bellevue West tomorrow night, 6:15 p.m. Millard North trying to get to their 4th straight state championship game.
19 seconds left on the shot clock, so we know that Gretna is going to get another opportunity at it.
Yeah.
A stop now and a rebound, and you might have a chance to win it.
Now, here's where the lack of fouls come into play because you're going to take time off the clock just by fouling them on the floor because you're not going to be able to get them in the bonus.
Yeah, you could use that strategy, but you definitely have to be aware that person's not going up to make an attempt at the basket.
Yeah, so now here we are, inbound to Gath. 30 seconds on the game clock. Gath with it on the logo is Mosser. Left side, Mosser right in front of us. Inside, Derek Rollins on the block. Out top, Martin. Shot fake. Down bounce inside. Shot blocked. Rollins gets it back. 2 on the shot clock. Put back. Good by Derek Rollins with 13 seconds to play. And they're going to add time here on the game clock. What a nice job by the young fella, Derek Rollins, staying composed with 2 seconds on the shot clock, right underneath the bucket.
And was underneath the bucket.
That's the thing. Exactly. His momentum had to bring him back.
Wow.
And he had enough composure and patience to get a good look with 2 seconds on the shot clock.
This is a great one, folks. This is
Just
a great one.
unbelievable.
If you're not in the building, you missed one right here tonight.
So they're going to put some time on the game clock.
What do you do here, Nikki? Do you? I think you get downhill. The problem with getting downhill, you've got 13.8 seconds. They added time.
Yep.
But the issue with that, Nick, they can foul you.
Yeah.
Like you said, that strategy now even works even more.
Here's the thing I would say. If there's one guy, there's either you're going Landon Pekorski just because of leader, captain, or you're going to the hot hand, Jeffrey Roselle.
Yeah, I think you try to get something with a little backside alley-oop action. Not an alley-oop to dunk, but an alley-oop just to throw it to a specific area, get him the ball to be able to finish. But we'll see if they use the foul strategy here.
They have 2 fouls to give, Millard North. 54-52. Dang, what an atmosphere. What an atmosphere. And this is just the state semi. Cade Cook to inbound. They get it in Pekorski. 13 and change on the clock. Clock is running. Pekorski on the right side. In the lane, Pekorski. He is fouled. No shot. He made the floater, Eastricky. He made the floater, but they called it on the floor.
They called it. That's only the 5th foul. That's only the 5th foul, so there's still 2 more to go with 6 seconds. They can foul you on catch.
I think that's the right call because he took a step after he was fouled.
He wasn't going up.
That's the right call, but man, a tough break. Holy smokes. And we have a Brad Feakin, Gretna Dragon timeout.
I don't give them a chance to foul me here.
Yeah.
They could foul you twice, take off a couple of seconds each time, make them throw it out towards the Husker symbol.
Yeah.
That way you don't give up anything, no layups. But here's what I'm drawing up. I'm drawing up a play to get me a shot and in a possible rebound situation.
Here's a question for you. Is one of those up to Roselle?
I'm trying to get 2 shots.
Think about.
Actually, I'm not going up to Roselle. I'm getting Sikorsky coming off. I'm getting
Pekorski
coming off.
Yep.
Maybe with a little shot with Roselle for going to the weak side.
I was going to talk about this. Remember that play they had earlier? They threw it inside to Roselle at the end of the half. He tipped it out to the near corner. Could we see something similar, but no pass this time?
A different variation.
But no pass this time, where Roselle gets the ball. I just something where you kind of build a play off of another play that you did earlier in the game to where
get them to react.
Yeah, exactly. Because now it's that, hey, remember what they did at the half? Watch for that kick out.
Yeah.
Roselle he doesn't have to shoot it high because there's 6 seconds on the clock. That's a lot of time to make a couple basketball dribbles. But Roselle come down with it, get composed, and then put up a shot. 6.8 to go. Pekorski will be the inbounder. Same setup as it was at the end of the half. They throw it up to Wilcoxon in the lane. Layup, no good. No whistle, gets it back. Put back, no good. Third try, and there's the horn.
Wow.
Millard North is moving on to the Class A state championship game with a 54-52 thrilling, nail-biting victory against the Gretna Dragons.
You have multiple shots at it. That's all you can ask. They allowed them. They're not giving you the buy-in, the dive in, all of those types of situations to draw the foul. You got to go up and try to finish the shot with hopes that somebody reaches in. It didn't happen for Gretna tonight. Played an extremely well of a game, fought all night, had players do things that they didn't expect out of Roselle and more. So, hey, Great season for Gretna Dragons, but even better for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Millard North will now meet Bellevue West tomorrow night, 6:15 p.m. for the 4th straight year in the Class A championship game.
They're the champs. You gotta go beat the champ.
Yeah, exactly. Now here we are, Gretna. When you look at what they're going to return next season, all but Roselle comes back. All key contributors, but Roselle comes back. But I think there's some encouragement from what you may have seen from Cade Cook tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Cade Cook gave you a little bit something to look forward to going forward after losing Roselle. But at the end of the day, Millard North is the champ. You gotta go. You gotta go beat the champ. They're not gonna give it to you. You gotta go beat them.
Millard North back-to-back state champions, led by head coach at that time, legend Tim Cannon. Now here we are with Tim Cannon watching in the stands. Michael Etzelmiller in his first year leads Millard North right back to where they always have been in the state title game in Class A. What an unbelievable way to close out day 3 and head into championship Saturday, folks.
Well, they gave the crowd everything that they wanted.
Yeah, and I'm looking so forward to tomorrow's games with the crowd expectation, with the talent, especially in Class A and Class B. It's going to be a fun championship Saturday as we close out this grinder and this gauntlet of 2 weeks that we've had here on 93.7 The Ticket. Millard North wins this one in the state semifinal, 54-52 over the Gretna Dragons. The 2 seed will end up playing the 1 seed tomorrow night, 6:15 p.m. in the Class A title game. For the Husker Hall of Famer Eric Strickland, I'm Nick Sainert. Thanks to my man Carter Longi back in the studio. We say so long from Pinnacle Bank Arena, and we look forward to Championship Saturday starting 9 a.m. tomorrow right here from PBA on 93.7 The Ticket.